Donald Trump lost his bid for re-election last November. It was a free and fair election.
There you go. So now they're going to start pulling these ballots out from under this table. So what are these ballots doing there, separate from all the other ballots? And why are they only counting them whenever the place is cleared out with no witnesses?
In fact, President Trump's own election security director called it the most secure election in U.S. history.
What did Ratcliffe say about election fraud and interference?
Well, DNI Ratcliffe leads the 17 intelligence agencies, and he has access to the most highly classified information that is held by the U.S. government. And he told CBS News that there was foreign election interference by China, Iran, and Russia in November of this year.
Very big story tonight that's going to provoke an enormous battle. Twitter has canceled President Trump's Twitter account, citing, quote, the risk of further incitement of violence. This follows the temporary blocking of his account earlier this week, as well as a move by Facebook yesterday to ban President Trump's account, quote, indefinitely.
Oh, I mean, it would put anybody out of business. I mean, they could destroy anybody. If they did this to any app, any company, it would completely destroy them. And we're going to try our best, to get back online as quickly as possible, but we're having a lot of trouble because every vendor we talk to, says they won't work with us.
But for 2 months now, Donald Trump has refused to accept the will of the American people. The president made his move. He directed his supporters to travel to Washington for a rally to stop the steal. He then, once assembled, he had one final request: march on the U.S. Capitol, do what it takes to help me hold on to power. We will never give up. We will never concede, he told them. If you don't fight like hell, he warned, you're not going to have a country anymore.
We have come to demand that Congress do the right thing and only count the electors who have been lawfully slated. I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. Today we will see whether Republicans stand strong for integrity of our elections, but whether or not they stand strong for our country.
He summoned the mob, assembled the mob, and lit the flame of this attack.
We're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still.
Armed with guns, pipe bombs, bats, shields, zip ties, and more, they set their sights on the U.S. Capitol.
U.S. Capitol Police, they're going to have to answer a hell of a lot of questions because this is a video where they had barricades where they literally removed the barricades and allowed these people to come onto the premises. What the hell is the point of barricades, D?
They stormed the citadel of our democracy. Hundreds of domestic terrorists did what Donald Trump wanted them to do. They seized the Capitol and tried to end our country's 234-year experiment in democracy. that sink in. The terrorists who stormed this building plan to hang the vice president, kill the speaker, and topple our government. Is this the kind of country you want to live in? What are you going to tell your children and grandchildren when they ask what you did in this moment?
Let us be very clear. What took place on January 6, 2021.
Some studies have shown that when people sneeze, droplets containing the virus can be propelled up to 8 meters. Even a cough can take them 6 meters. They can then land on you, or they can land on surfaces that you then touch.
Yeah.